How you guys doing?
All right. You have to show NFL plays both here and also throughout the draft process. How big a full-time receiver, if that's what you want to be?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just being here and playing receiver, I definitely got to show them that I can run good routes and also catch the ball. That's really the main thing that I focus on coming into this combine.
Will you work out at running back too?
No, I spend most of my time doing a lot of receiver work for the combine.
Do you feel like a full-time receiver now, or do you feel a full-time hybrid?
I can't say I feel like a full-time receiver still, just because my running back background. You know, I love to run the ball. I love to catch the ball. So I say I'm both. I'm still a hybrid.
So why are you here as a receiver?
Just to show teams that I could also catch the ball and also run those deep routes like the digs, the posts, the corners, and catch the deep ball.
So is it your choice? Does the NFL tell you, like, this is what we think you are, so do this?
No, the NFL chose what position they wanted me to play, and it didn't really matter to me whether it was running back or receiver. I was going to go out there and put on a productive day.
Even though you played both in college, how prepared do you feel right now to be a full-time wide receiver?
I'm very prepared. I spent a lot of my time training at Exos in Arizona, just really working with some good people, doing a lot of receiver stuff, and I feel good coming into that.
What was your official height and weight?
5'10", 196.
Curtis, what's your relationship with Michael Thomas, and has he helped you with this transition?
Oh yeah, definitely. I speak to Mike almost every day just about different things to expect coming into this process and the interview process, and just a bunch of things, and also route running, catching the ball. Just some things, ways I can improve my game. Just a guy like that, you know, how dominant he was at Ohio State, and how good he did at the National Football League level. I wanted to take something from a guy like that and also keep speaking to him after the process is done with.
What did he tell you about the transition to the pros? Did he tell you how big a jump it was?
Oh yeah, definitely. You just gotta sell you gotta sell your brand in the right way. You know, when you're in public, you always watch. You know, you always look that you can't go around doing the same college mistakes. You know, because you're at the National Football League now. You know, the media is everywhere. So just take care of yourself and sell your brand.
You kind of laughed when you said 5'10". Do you think you were taller than that?
I thought I was taller than 5'10", but that's what they measure me as. So that's what it is.
Was the 196 what you were looking for, or was that heavy or light or anything?
No, 196 is what I played around during the season. 196 through 198 is what I played around the season. But I definitely could weigh more. But I weighed at 196, so that's a good weight for me.
Curtis, do you feel you can always fall back to running back? You don't have to prove anything there? Is that kind of your mind?
No, not at all. I just knew I was going to play receiver for the combine, so I know I had to work on my skills playing receiver. So I didn't really focus on too much of running back stuff because I wouldn't be doing none of that stuff right now. But definitely after this process is over, I'm going to be working both spots and just still improving my game as a receiver. To come out? Definitely was a tough decision to come out. I spoke to my parents every day, spoke to my coaches, my friends, just a bunch of people that just was a part of the decision. It was pretty hard. It came down to the last day. I had mixed emotions about it coming all the way through, but I felt like it was right for me to come out in the draft. I know I had a potential combine invite. I know I had a pro day, and I know I had a couple workouts with teams. I felt like that's all the time and where I needed to show my talents off.
Both you and Noah, obviously I'm down. Questions about both of you, your experience. Have you guys talked much about
No one worked out in Florida, so we talk much about just some things and just some things to work on, just critiquing each other, really. But we didn't do too much. We both probably go back to Columbus after this is done with and do some stuff together. So that'd be great.
Do you think both of you guys can be?
I feel like we could be really great. Noah's a terrific guy. He's a great player. Great hands, great body size, and I feel like he's going to be great at the next level.
You said it was kind of tough. You were weighing your options to go back. How much did the loss to Clemson kind of want to pull you back to stay?
I told myself no matter what the outcome of the game was, that wasn't going to affect my decision. So that really didn't have too much of an impact on whether to leave or stay. I think whether we'd have won the national championship or not, I still wouldn't have impacted my decision. I just felt like it was the right time.
Do you feel your versatility is what's really attractive to the NFL game?
Oh, definitely. I just feel like I'm able to do so many things which sets me apart from a lot of other guys. You know, I feel like the National Football League want playmakers and different type of players. You know, just being able to separate myself, but not just only catching the ball and running the ball. I could do both. I feel like that's what's helping me out a little bit more.
Is there a model in the NFL that you look to as the type of player you think you could be?
No, not at all. Not really. I mean, I just work on my game and just try to become a better player.
Kurt, a few years ago at Ohio State, I think there was some confusion as to what position you actually were. And then you settled in the H-back and you had a great year last year. But do you feel like you're at all back in that spot where no one quite knows what you're going to be now?
Definitely here, because I would say when I first went into Ohio State, I wasn't sure what I was going to play, whether it was receiver or running back. They put me at running back. I was happy with it. They moved me to receiver the next year. I was happy with it. So whatever step the coaches and the GMs, whatever role they want to put me in, I'm all for it, and I'm gonna give my very best at whatever position they want to place me at.
But is it tough to be in that uncertain position? I mean, it's a big deal, and you don't quite know what you're going to be just
right. No, not really, because I'm comfortable doing both. I'm happy playing running back. I'm happy playing receiver. You know, I'm the type of guy that I feel like I just like the ball in my hands, and however that's possible, I'm gonna go out there and make plays.
What are those conversations with like GMs and scouts like when they're asking you about what you did at Ohio State and you played multiple positions and now you're here as a wide receiver? Like, are they saying, do you want to play wide receiver more than running back, or like what are the conversations like?
They definitely ask me which position do I see myself as. You know, I usually say both, but they want one, and I usually lean forward to more receiver. Just me weighing 196, I can get up and weight if I wanted to. But I lean more towards receiver. But it's been great. You know, I keep a smile and I'm always happy, so that's a great thing.
Hey, Kurt, you've been through 3 or 4 years at Ohio State of being told that it prepares you for the NFL. Now you've gone through the process. Do you feel like that's true?
Definitely. Just Ohio State is a great program. We done seen a lot of guys come out that school and be prepared at the National Football League, and I feel like they prepare you the best out of any school out there for this next step in your life. And I thank everybody that helped me there. You know, it was a grind. You know, coming in as a freshman, not knowing anything, just looking up to guys and playing behind great guys, and then becoming that junior and being one of the top offensive guys. That was great for me, and I just want to say that school was great and it helped me out a lot.
Was it physical?
I'm not sure if anybody's sleeping on him, but I seen Noah every day at practice. I mean, that's the things that a lot of you guys don't get to see is his work ethic at practice. I mean, whatever plays we call in the game, he can't really affect that. I mean, that's the coach's decision. But I seen Noah at practice, and I mean, whatever decision he made, I was down for it. But I feel like Noah was ready for the football league. He's a big physical receiver, great hands, and I feel like he'll be all right.
Curtis, did you ever have a discussion with him? It seemed like a lot of people were caught off guard by the decision that he made, and I didn't know if you had any insight on why he might have been ready to go. People thought he was.
No, actually, I didn't really talk. I didn't speak to him about whether he was leaving or coming back or not, because I was so worried about myself and what I was going to do, because it was such a hard decision for myself. But I didn't really speak to him much. But I mean, I don't think I wouldn't say he made the wrong decision. I don't know if he made the right decision. That's not my call. That's his call. If he felt like he's ready, then he's ready.
You mentioned all the stuff you learned at Ohio State. Was it a big adjustment for you coming out of Brooklyn? Because not a lot of big-time football players are coming out of the city anymore.
Right. The great city. Just being a guy coming out of New York, specifically Brooklyn, was great for me, and just for the city as a whole and the little kids that's looking up to me. It's really great to say that I'm from Brooklyn and I got invited to the Combine. I was one of the top players that we get invited here. That's a great feeling. I hope little kids that's watching this really get inspired and from Brooklyn and all over the world to know that no matter if you're from a small area, there's a bunch of negativity going on. There's always a way out. But I'm really happy to be here. I feel like I improved my game so much just from high school, from college to now, and I'm just ready to put on the show.
You talked about all those players you were with at Ohio State. What, if anything, were you able to learn from Michael Thomas? What are you looking for?
Things just really Just route running specifically. Just eliminate waste of movement, get your head around fast, and just identify where the ball at, and just catch the ball.
What would it be like to team up with him if you had that chance?
Oh, it'd probably be great. You know, it's a big physical receiver like that. You know, they got a bunch of weapons there, so I don't know where I will end up at. But to be working with a guy that I've been with at Ohio State for a little bit will definitely help me fit in a little more, just being comfortable with somebody that I know. But it'd be great wherever I go.
First, you talked to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at all?
Yeah.
Have you? What would it be like to get to play with Jameis and Mike Evans and that kind of offense?
It would definitely be great. You know, no matter where I land up at, no matter what position I play. No, I'm gonna be excited about the next step I'm gonna take in my life.
In terms of time, do you think? I wonder what I could be potentially if I'm just stuck to one position.
No, because that limits what I can do. I mean, me being able to play both just helps my game on so much more, and it brings so much more excitement to the game. Just being able to do a bunch of things out on the field.
You mentioned route running is one of the.
Yeah.
What specifically about it? Is there anything else that you think you really?
Just wasted movement. You know, because you know it's about time. You know, National Football League DBs is fast. You know, wasted movement going cause an interception or off time with the QB. Just eliminate wasted movement and get my head around.
Guys, we'll take two more.
I spoke to Braxton about the process. You know, he was a little bit like me. We both went to a position that we both didn't know too much about, so it was kind of different for both of us. But Braxton did a great job in the National Football League playing with the Texans, and I'm just hoping I can have an impact such as he did and more.
Curtis, have you talked to either the Jets or the Giants? Would you want to come back home and play?
I haven't spoke to one of them yet, but it don't really matter to me where I go, honestly. I'm going to be happy wherever I go. You know, you see me smile all the time, man. It's great. Thank you. I can have this water bottle, right?